Sometimes I wonder, um, what causes a person to want to commit child sexual abuse, molestation, and even child abuse? Because those are the things that I went through as a kid growing up. I suffered greatly at the hands of my uncle, my cousin, and my mother. And I just, dealing with the sexual abuse part, pertaining to my cousin and I just don't understand how could how can a cousin want to have sex with his own cousin, and not by in agreement with it, but mostly by force. All I know is I hated every bit of it, and it just ruined my life as an adult. I'm learning now to just cope with it and to move on in my life. Excuse my daughter, but it was just hard to cope with and to deal with, and I went through a lot of therapy, and it was just hard, and it still is, but I'm dealing with it better. I have two aunts who knew what was going on because they basically saw it. One walked in on it, and the other one, she stood in the doorway and watched it. And the thing is, why? I just don't understand why. Why'd you let that happen to me? Especially the mother of the son. She was standing in the kitchen in the doorway watching it, and I'm looking right at her. And then have the nerve to ask when it was all over. She said, "Oh, y'all just got done doing it." And my cousin was like, "No, we didn't," and walked away. And I just laid there. I was so embarrassed and just so afraid that she was going to tell my mother. I just didn't say anything. I just laid down. But, it's sad. And she probably don't think I remember it. But I remember it. I remember like it, happened yesterday. So clear, so vivid. And I never gotten justice for anything of what I've gone through at all. My uncle, of course, he's passed off, but my he's still alive. I just don't have too much involvement with him at all. No involvement. I do forgive him. And I let it go. But for my own healing, I still have to have therapy. And that's what I'm trying to go through now, therapy. I'm going to talk to my new therapist, of course, about it, and just get it off my chest. Because I've been thinking about it lately. I'm like, wow, why me? Why me? I hope that a person who's hearing this today, this video, if you're going through anything like child sexual abuse or molestation or even child abuse, just report it to somebody that you can trust and get yourself some help. The people that I reported it to when I got older didn't do anything about it. A school principal. I told her about it. She was the very first person that I talked to about it too. And she didn't do anything. She just told me. She was like, "Well, do you want to be taken away from your family?" And I said, "No." And she was like, "Because that's what's going to happen if I report it. You're going to be taken away, and you'll never see your family again." And so, from that point on, she never reported it. And then I talked to a counselor about it, and she never reported it. She did talk to the principal about it, but nothing ever became of it. And then I talked to a teacher about it, and nothing became of it, you know. And I just gotten to the point where I was so tired of going through what I was going through, I just attempted suicide in school by taking some pills. It really wasn't a suicide attempt. I would call it a cry for help. That's what it was. And I took some pills in school, and, you know, and the first thing one person was saying in the background in the office was, why would she do that here? You know? And I'm like, wow. Why would I do that there? Of course, why would I do it there? I'm trying to grab everybody's attention, letting them know, like, wow, this is something that's happening to me, and y'all not doing anything about it. You know? And this is the Detroit public school system, you know, that I was going to. So what I'm saying is, keep talking until somebody listen to you and take action. Because the system failed me. The school system failed me, you know, and, you know, nobody really helped me. So I hope this story reaches millions of people, and they listen to it, they hear it, and take heed to it, because nobody deserves to be abused. I don't care who it is, male or female. Nobody deserves to be abused. Everybody deserves to grow up, you know, being taken care of, being protected, and being safe. And so, and this was unfortunate for me that it didn't happen for me, but I hope it happens for millions of other children out there who may be going through what I've been through. And I guess that's all that I want to talk about, and you have a nice day. Peace.